welcome to Broken Sword The Smoking Mirror, the second game in the Broken Sword franchise. I am super excited to get started with this game. We're gonna talk no more and we're just gonna jump right into it. New game. The iconic revolution. So cool. Oh yeah.
This must be the place. Professor Oubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy. I'd been away from Paris and hadn't seen Nico for nearly 6 months.
Yeah, Nico's got a new voice.
I wanted to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. An appointment with an archaeologist. Something to do with a Mayan stone she came across while researching a story. The guy who answered the door didn't look much like an archaeologist to me. I had a bad feeling about this.
I don't remember much of this game. I've played it once, like a long time ago, so it'd be nice to refresh the old noggin to see what happens. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Not good. Oh, the spider. Oh god, no. Oh god. And fire too. This ain't good for someone with a fear of spiders and fire. Hooray! Great start. Oh god. George? Huh? What do we do?
I glanced over the books, vaguely hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders While Tied to a Chair. No such luck. But I noticed one corner of the bookcase was supported by a loose block of wood.
Kick it. Kick it. Kick it. Kick it. Boom.
Maybe I'd been a little heavy-handed, but it was a question of survival. Of course, I was still tied to a chair in a burning house with no means of escape.
Like the new art? Looks really cool. See if I can remember what to do. I know that this, that gets the rope off.
With one mighty bound, our hero was free. Now,
Yeah.
I had to deal with that fire.
Pick up
The
that
rope
rope.
was shredded and no possible use to me.
Oh. But,
The rope was shredded and no possible use to me.
okay.
Yellow pus was seeping from below the bookcase.
Ugh.
That spider was very squashed.
I love the expressions, they're so cool. Oh my gosh. So yeah, pretty
Inside, I found a bottle of tequila. Normally, I didn't drink strong spirits, but today was far from normal.
just take it.
Ew. Disgusting. Not only did the tequila burn like hell, I just managed to stop myself from swallowing the worm.
Oh, the worm, I remember that.
I'd drunk enough of that.
Alright. I mean, I didn't really
In the
ask you
drawer
to
was a
drink it.
small decorated pot.
So yeah, we're kind of burning right now. But we're just looking around.
There was something short, fleshy, and gross on the carpet.
Ugh. Let's pick it up.
It was the worm from the bottle of tequila.
Man, I love the artwork so much.
It was a stylish little canvas number containing a lipstick, a handwritten note, and a pair of nylon panties with a large love heart emblazoned across the front. It occurred to me that Nico's tastes must have really changed while I was away.
Until you find
They
out.
could be useful.
Until you realise, yeah, it's all the same. Until you realise who.
It was a pair of red, lace-trimmed panties decorated with a large black satin heart.
It's supposed to
I
say
guess
something.
I had no business reading the note, but I figured it might give me a clue to what Nico was involved in. It was from Andre Labanau, the history student Nico had known at college. The letter was sentimental mush, and revealed that the exotic lingerie, as he called it, was a gift from him. It gave his telephone number. Labanau figured himself as a rival for Nico's affections, but I couldn't believe that creep was in the running.
So yeah, still hitting on her whilst they were like together or whatever. I think they like split up. Yeah, they did
That dart
actually.
was sharper
Yeah.
than a mosquito's business end, but this didn't deter me from getting it anyway.
The box.
I wasn't going to touch the box after that spider had been inside it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So fun.
There was no pressure in the siphon. I guess it was out of gas.
The sad expression on his face. And yeah, we can go near the fire.
The cabinet was locked.
Okay, how are we gonna get rid of this fire? Anything in here?
The pot contained a key.
Uh-huh. I think this
The
might...
key was way too large to fit into that tiny keyhole.
Okay, never mind. There was something else that was locked, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this. Yeah. There he goes with the shrugging. A drawer and a writing bureau. Huh.
There was nothing else in the drawer.
Or was there something inside here? I guess not. What do we do? I rarely remember.
It was Nico's lipstick. It wasn't my color. And it reminded me of clowns. It looked like a house key.
That might be the key to get out the house. I mean... Crap. We'll have to look at the hints. Where will I find a recharge for the siphon? A refill gas cylinder may well be stored nearby. Try open the cabinet on which the siphon stands. But I swear that's what I just tried to do. Pretty sure I just did. Unless I didn't, I'm just
The key
stupid.
was way too large
Yeah.
to fit into that tiny keyhole.
Yeah. It wouldn't let
The
me do
cabinet
it.
was locked.
Well, it did say something about... Oh. The dart. Yes! Because it's small. Oh.
As I released the lock, something blew the doors open.
Well, we figured it out.
That cylinder was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands.
Well, it makes sense. So... now we're just gonna have to figure out what to do about the
The fire
fire?
had taken hold and ignited part of the polished wooden floorboards.
That's the thing, I'm trying to find a way to,
Inside the cabinet was a small metal object, round at one end with a valve at the other.
wait. I think we used her pants to pick it up.
The panties I'd found in Nico's bag were just what I needed to wrap around the hot cylinder.
Oh my god. There we go. And the cylinder I think we combine with the siphon. Yeah. I'm trying my best to remember some stuff.
The cylinder gave out a faint hiss as the valve opened.
And now we should be good to go.
What? Now I had one primed up and ready to use extinguisher.
Why would you spray that in your face, George? Come on. But here we go. Yay!
With a well-aimed squirt of his soda fountain, our unshakable hero saved the day. Now it was time to start looking for Nico.
Okie dokie, let's go.
I wasn't going to burn myself on that red-hot doorknob, and it wasn't the time for subtlety.
Damn, George! Nice. I mean, you could have used the pants again to open the door, but whatever.
I'd found a piece of newspaper folded in two. It referred to a forthcoming eclipse of the sun. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be visible from Europe. The best place to view the eclipse would be Mexico.
Telephone.
Much as I disliked him, Labano might be my only hope of finding Nico. Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look, I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nico.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
Okay. You remember the cafe at Montfaucon?
Sure. Andre?
What a dick.
You better show, you creep. I felt an irrational urge to wipe my
Oh, jeez. I know we have a house key, but it's worth checking.
It was locked.
Let's see.
The house key didn't fit this lock.
Alright, so it must be the other one.
I unlocked the door.
Hooray.
I wasn't looking forward to meeting Labano again, but he was my only link with Nico.
And here we are.
There was no sign of Labano when I got to the cafe. I decided to order a coffee and wait for him.
Man.
Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the
Yes,
catacombs.
the,
I was.
Yes, the policeman.
Yes, I remember you.
Yeah. Are you still in the police force?
No, not anymore. I'm a man of leisure. What brings you back to Paris?
I'm not sure why he's speaking in my left ear. Let's say we're meeting
I'm
him.
waiting for an acquaintance.
Bon. And you have found another. Will you share a bottle of wine with me?
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good enough for you.
Not at all what I meant.
Why did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire. golden handshake. Only in my case, it was more copper than gold.
How come?
I was made a scapegoat to cover up the department's inefficiencies.
Have you ever heard of a Professor Oubier?
No, monsieur. I don't recall the name.
Well, apparently he's an expert on Mayan art and history.
You're looking out of my field of experience, monsieur. If he'd been a serial killer or a sodomite, I might have been able to help.
Oh, I wanted to speak to him again. Ask him about this.
What do you make of this news cutting?
Orphanage supplied fast food chain?
No, it's the article above that.
Oh! Total eclipse of the sun. Well, that's very dull in comparison. I don't know anything about eclipses.
Never mind then. Alright. I could take his flask, but... Let me speak to the waiter.
Oh, garçon. He ignored me. I'm sure it was deliberate. I couldn't snatch the man's flask while he was looking.
Let's try speaking to him again.
Hey, you.
What?
I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
Okay.
It was too hot to sit inside the cafe. Besides, I might miss Labino.
He got me a coffee anyway. Merci.
Thanks.
Ask about
Do you
him.
know a guy called André Labino?
Oui, I know him. What of it?
Well, I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No, I have not seen him today.
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Oui. He married that actress, the little dachshund. They used to come here. The nutty professor and the movie star.
If Oubier's wife was a movie star, how come I never heard of her?
She was big in France. The world doesn't stop at Hollywood. Her stage name was Carol Climax. She died in suspicious circumstances.
How did Oubier's wife die?
I heard he shot her.
And got away with it?
He had a good lawyer and a watertight alibi.
Why would an eminent public figure like Oubier risk everything for murder?
He wouldn't be the first, would he? Besides, people like him always get off.
What's that?
What does that guy keep pouring out of his flask?
Absinthe.
Absinthe? I thought that was highly dangerous and outlawed in France.
It is. Don't look at me, I didn't sell it to him.
Okay.
Do you know that man over there?
I should think so. He's a regular customer.
Okay.
That's all.
Thank you.
Probably has so many questions. Oh, there he is. Oh, look at his face.
Well, this is a
Same.
surprise, Georgie.
Exactly how you feel.
I wouldn't normally call you. But Nico's in trouble, Andre. Deep trouble. You have to help me find her.
What? What have you dragged her into this time?
It was you that recommended Professor Oubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butler has kidnapped her. And he tried to kill me.
Every time she gets involved with you, there is trouble. Walking out on her was the best thing you could do.
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well, she soon recovered once she went back to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
So, how can I help?
Nico needed to speak to Oubier about a stone.
Oh, you mean this stone?
So that's what all
Looks
the trouble's
pretty.
about.
Precisely. Nicole told me to guard it with my life.
Well, it's worth more than that, surely.
Oh, very funny.
What's funny is that your life really is on the line.
What are you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy, and the guy who kidnapped Nico was from Central America. It was the stone they were after.
Oh my god, you mean I could be in danger too?
No. Yeah.
Why didn't Nico take the stone to Ubier?
I don't know. Perhaps she suspected something like this would happen.
If she's been hurt, Andre, I'll break every bone in your body.
No, that's typical
Can I
of
watch?
you. Do you think I don't care what happens to Nicole?
It occurred to me that slugs don't have bones to break, but I kept that thought to myself.
Savage. Forget I did that.
Tell me about your friend Ubier.
He's more of a professional acquaintance than a friend.
I see. So you don't really know him at all.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Does Ubier employ a guy from Central America?
Maybe. I don't know.
You're so helpful.
What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
I don't know. I haven't shown it to anyone.
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want your death on my conscience, George.
Where did Nico get the stone?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, you should.
It was something
You
to do
probably
with
should.
smuggling.
Maybe he'll recognize this.
What can you tell me about this pot?
South or Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
That'd
Where
be
can I find
helpful.
this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank. The Gliese Gallery.
Alright. I don't think showing him a worm would be.
See you later.
Goodbye, Georgie.
Meanwhile, several hundred kilometers away.
I've had enough of your games, Kala. Tell me what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why are you so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or Pablo here will make you talk.
Okay. Well, I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough! I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle.
I'm sorry if
We'll
the
leave you to
sound
think it
is
over.
weird.
Come the morning,
It is,
you'll
like,
be ready to talk.
in my ears at least. Sometimes I get the sound coming from here, then it's here. It's weird. I can't remember what I do. I want to get his flask. Okay, so we just go to the gallery anyway. Okay.
Now I had another lead. I could either go back to Ubier's house or visit the Gliese Gallery.
Let's visit the gallery.
The Gliese Gallery had style and class, but very few customers.
Let's read the notes. Oh, it's going to be a lot to read. So, 6 months later, here I am back in Paris. Got a meeting lined up with Nico. She wants me to go meet some archaeologists with her, a guy called Professor Ubier. I don't know what it's all about, something to do with carvings on a Mayan stone. Truth is, it'll be great to see Nico again, whatever the reason. Not quite the reunion I had in mind. Ubier's house was creepy as hell. This highly sinister Central American guy lets us in, takes us upstairs to a drawing room, then hits me from behind. When I come round, I'm tied to a chair, being menaced by a deadly spider. The room's on fire, and Nico's been abducted. However, some cute Stobart moves lead to one squashed spider and a very impressive escape. I sure didn't feel comfortable rifling through Nico's handbag, but I have discovered why we were attacked and where they've taken her. Things didn't get better when I found a gift from that creep Andre Lobanor. A pair of panties. Wow, I really dislike him. Still, he's the only lead I have. Maybe he's changed? Nah. I must find Nico before they do her any harm. Lobanu was pretty odious. Odious? But it turns out that he has the stone, which has a coyote carved on its face. Apparently Nico acquired the coyote stone while investigating a smuggling ring, and left it with him for safekeeping. She must have suspected that something was up. That'll be why she asked me to go with her to Ubier's place. Lobanu pointed her to someone at the university. Perhaps that was when Ubier got connected, but why did the Central American guys want the stone so bad? Lobanu did point me to a pal at the Glazed Gallery, who, he said, might be able to tell me more about Ubier's pot. It's a lead, I guess. I've also turned down the music volume just a bit, so hopefully it won't be too loud over people speaking. If the audio is like weird in your headphones as well...
Are you Mr. Glees, the
sorry
owner?
about that.
Good God, no.
Then I guess that must be him over there, right?
Your powers of deductive reasoning astound me.
Have you heard of Professor Ubier?
Yes, of course.
I was at his house earlier.
If you're going to drop names, you could at least name one worth dropping.
I thought Ubier was a well-respected man.
Why, his last book was nothing but pseudo-intellectual claptrap. The demented ramblings of a drug-dependent has-been.
Okay.
Would you give me your opinion on this pot, sir?
Yes. Very rapouche.
Rapouche?
Hideous.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
What the hell?
You smashed my pot.
Certainly, it was not only worthless, it was ugly and offensive.
To you, maybe.
Believe me, I was doing you a favor.
Why?
What's that you're drinking?
I'm not sure, but I have a suspicion it might be urine. Glees can't expect a favorable criticism of his gallery when he serves this muck.
I wasn't going to waste any more breath talking to that pompous blimp. Maybe I could turn the situation to my advantage, and at the same time, get my revenge.
Actually pee in the drink.
The pot had smashed into too many pieces to retrieve.
So you're just going to leave it for someone to clean up? Should make him clean it up. That'll be your best revenge. That's just a blank picture.
Rectangles in a desolate landscape. Highly cubist.
That'll be him.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Certainly, sir. I'd be most happy to oblige.
You're English?
These days one prefers to think of oneself as European.
Sure. Whatever you say.
And how precisely may one assist you, sir?
Well, I would have asked him about the pot, but never mind.
Do you get many Central American Indians in here?
No, sir. This is Paris. Central America is several thousand kilometers southwest of here. Straight across the Atlantic Ocean and turn left. You can't miss it.
Well, as it happens, I saw some Central American Indians this very morning.
Tourists, sir. Paris is full of them at this time of year.
Have you heard of Professor Ubier?
Of course. His name is synonymous with Mayan art. A number of these artifacts were supplied by Ubier himself.
Do you believe the story that Ubier murdered his wife?
If it was true, who can blame him? She was an opportunist tramp. Well, that's what I heard.
Well, already I dislike this guy.
Have you seen any of Ubier's wife's films?
Only one. Believe me, I was appalled, shocked, disgusted, and repulsed.
Well, you sure got your money's worth. Last time I went to the movies, I wasn't even titillated. What I really wanted to ask you about was a black stone.
A black stone?
Yeah, it's a Mayan artifact, about as big as my hand.
No, sir, one doesn't get much call for black stones. If it's Mayan artifacts you're interested in, I have some rather exquisite pots.
So did I, until that slob smashed it.
I wonder what would have been different if I didn't show him the pot.
I suppose you have an import license for these relics?
Of course. But that's not my problem, sir. The professor arranges all the shipping. We simply collect the items from the docks.
Could you tell me which docks Professor Oubier uses to import the artifacts?
Good God, no. I can't possibly reveal my commercial secrets.
I found this news story referring to a total eclipse of the sun.
Really, sir? Well, fascinating.
Yeah, very fascinating. You sounded so interested.
There is a gentleman over there who seems to be enjoying your wine.
I can't think why. It was very cheap.
Explains it. Well, that did nothing. Credit card machine. He's not gonna let us, like, go through, of course. Because he somehow knew?
Excuse me, sir.
Uh-huh.
That area is private.
Oh, so I'm not allowed back here?
No, sir.
Why not? It's just a bunch of boxes. Right. What can we do? I wonder if, oh, that helps. Thanks. I think putting a worm in his glass would have been really funny. Oh, hold on. Don't think it will work, but let's see.
I thought about dipping the poison dart into his drink, but thought better of it.
Okay, never mind then. But I think... No? Okay. So I can't pick up the smash pot then. Yeah, we'll look at the hints because I don't really remember this game as much. So obviously we need to cause a distraction. Ah, yeah, the flask. Figured. Cafe. I need to distract him so that I can get the flask. How are we gonna do this? I need to take it, so... Ah! I asked him about, like, the police force stuff, I think, and it's sad. It makes him miserable, so...
Do you miss being a gendarme?
Yeah.
Yes, of course I do.
I feel so bad for this. Yeah.
When I wore that uniform, I commanded respect. Not anymore.
Sorry, dude. I really am. But I'm gonna take your flask.
I grabbed the flask and was struck by a powerful smell of absinthe, a highly potent and illegal alcoholic drink. I could either go back to Oubier's house or visit the Glee's gallery.
I mean, we have no reason to go back to the house. I don't think so yet, anyway. Okay. So now we take the flask. And then we put it in the glass. Oh, perfect timing. And there we go.
I splashed a little absinthe into the glass and hoped he wouldn't notice the change of color.
Might want to step back, George.
Did you put something in my drink?
Yeah, I did. Well, what do you think?
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Glee's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
Well, I hope you do after this. Can I move him? Yeah, there we go. So now he's gonna get really tipsy now. Okay. Do I speak to him about the drink?
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the man.
Okay. Anything we can ask him?
I'd had enough of talking to that slob.
Fair enough.
The pot had smashed into too many pieces to retrieve.
Okay. I think we had a bit more. Yeah, I think we had more.
Allow me.
Look at his sinister smile. Oh my god. Oh, there he goes. Timber! Alright, time to go. Time to go, George. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. To say he kind of deserved it.
There was nothing in the case but styrofoam packing, but pasted on the side was the remains of a label.
What is it? Paris from...
Underneath the logo of a flying bird were the words Condor Transglobal Mars. The rest of the label was missing.
Okay.
It was a sturdy packing case.
Anything else?
The packing case contained nothing but styrofoam chips.
Don't think there's anything else. If we have another look at this.
It was a label bearing the name Condor Transglobal.
Don't think there's anything else, so... we don't need to speak to them no more. I think we just leave. Before we do, let's check the hints. So, what else do I need to know? Look at a newspaper cutting in Ubier's house, then examine it. You may then need to talk to Gleese. I just did, as you can see. Oops.
It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. Wrapped inside it was another small piece of paper. It was a bank statement for Ubier's account from an automatic telling machine. The last 5 withdrawals were for large amounts, and all made in Marseille. It was beginning to make sense. Ubier
Is it Marseille's or Marseille?
Ubier withdrew money from Marseille. Ubier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille. That's how the torn Transglobal label had once read. Marseille, not Mars. It wasn't much of a read, but it was all I had.
Okay.
I set off immediately to catch the evening train.
Yay! I used to hear others say Marseille's, but it's Marseille. Okay. I remember this. God. Oh yeah, you can actually die in this game.
It was almost dawn when I arrived in Marseille. I traced Condor Transglobal to a desolate dockside.
This is gonna be fun. I really hope I remember what I did. Because from what I remember, I know that there's a dog. Yeah, there's like a dog, isn't there? Yeah, there is. It's a doggo. Chimney. Window. Doggo.
Ouch! That's hot.
No problem. Just use the
panties would not have been thick enough to shield this level of heat.
Okay. I think we can look through, can't we? Yeah. It's
Hi, good morning.
Do you know what time it is?
No, I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not into time, man.
Well, you're too early.
What time is it anyhow?
The big hand's on the floor. Why aren't you in bed?
I can explain everything.
Never mind, I ain't that interested.
What time do you open the gates?
7.
Do you mind if I hang out here till the dock's open?
Please yourself, but you'll have a long wait. It's Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of a national holiday. Everything is closed for a month.
Well, wouldn't you just know it?
Hmm.
I gotta go now, but I'll be back.
Can't wait.
I didn't speak to the guy before. There's me thinking, when I get caught. I cannot go up there, but I can take this bottle. Hey, Duggo. Let me guess, you can't
the bottle
reach
was
it.
Just out of reach. Nothing was gonna get me into that water if I could help it.
There's nothing we can use. Platform. Nope,
My
that's not
arms
gonna work.
weren't long enough to reach the platform.
Don't really remember. Anything in the notes that he's written? Yeah. Yeah. The Glees Gallery was horribly repouche, and its owner less than helpful, but I got what I needed. A shipping company, Transglobal, is the key to this whole stinking business. Turns out Professor Oubier ships his artifacts through Transglobal, which is based in Marseille. He made large withdrawals from ATMs there, so everything fits. He must be behind Nico's abduction. Marseille, here I come.
The chimney was a metal pipe with a conical hat on top to stop the rain getting in.
What can we do? Doggo's gonna follow me, of course. Won't be anything here. Fence.
It was a tall wire mesh fence. It was a mean-looking guard dog.
I'd love to talk to it. That'd be funny. I'm gonna save the game. That's my old save, as you can see I've played it before. We'll make a new save here. Can't put my name now. It's all new to me. What can we do?
It was the door which led to the docks on the other side of the fence.
He's got his keys here. Biscuits. Could use those
It was
to
a
distract
packet
the
with a
dog.
picture of a boxer dog on the front.
The stove.
It was an old iron stove, which heated the hut and the watchman's dinner.
Coal scuttle. A box. Let's see what we can do. Because I know you can get a thingy. Yeah, there's something you could use. Ah, the hook was in the water. Wait, we had 20% already? Jesus, didn't even notice that. So there's a bottle. No wonder. It was just so out of sight. Couldn't even see it. There we go. Just
The stick had a
shove
hook
that in
on
your
one
pocket.
end. I figured it was a boat hook. For hooking boats.
Really? I had no idea. That dog is very eager to eat me.
I just knew that boat hook would be useful for something. As for the bottle, even if I couldn't find a use for it, I'd cleaned up the dock a little.
True. Okay, from what I remember, I think, because it's too hot, what we would really do was put this over the chimney.
The bottle was half filled with water.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe it would cool the cone down enough to touch it.
'Cause that works. And then we take it.
Now I could see into the pipe which formed the chimney.
And then we put something down it. Do we put that down it? Yeah. And...
The bottle had blocked the chimney, and the hut was filling up with smoke.
There we go. So then he'll go out. And then we go down. And then we go in here. Because now that he's out. The only thing we need is the doggy biscuits.
The packet was full of dog biscuits.
I do like this look of George here. I think it looks great. It took me a while to get used to Nico's voice actor. Oh. Perfect timing. Let's see. Because then what we do, I think we throw a biscuit on the platform.
Here, boy. Have a nice crunchy biscuit.
This is so horrible what I'm about to do, but it is sadly part of the game. You could probably guess. I'm sorry.
I felt a slight twinge of conscience as I prepared to give the dog a dunking. It soon passed.
I'm sorry, doggo. Ah! He's fine. Don't worry, he's fine.
As I'd expected, the dog could swim like a... well, like a dog.
I'm sorry, dog. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, doggo. Doggo's fine. He'll find a way to get back up. Oh god. The things we do.
Breaking steel padlocks with my bare hands was a feat I'd never mastered.
I mean, we could just climb over the fence, George. Yep, there we go. There's the dog. There he is right there. He's just having a little swim. Oh my god. This is the part I'm nervous about. Alright. I'm gonna do a quick save. Over this, yeah. 25%. Been playing for almost an hour, that's great. Because from what I remember, I think we knock on the door and then someone speaks to us. Oh, here, there's the door. We speak to the guy, and I'm pretty certain we threaten the dude, so then he'll close the door, try and unlock it, and then come out to kill us. So what we need to do is quickly go up the ladder, and then undo this thing right here, so... Hello?
The din must have drowned out the sound of my knocking.
Do it again.
The grill opened from the inside.
Do it again. Do. Hello!
The din must have drowned out the sound of my knocking.
Oh yeah, this big thing right here, because you get to see what's inside.
Maybe there was a way in up there.
Yeah. Okay. The fan.
It was a duct from a ventilation fan.
Yeah. This guy right here. Pretty certain I know who that guy is. Let's see, what can we put in there? I think we can use this hook to... Yeah. There we go.
That did the trick. The fan clunked and shorted out as its blades were mashed by the boat hook.
Hey, you make any more noise, I break your arms.
That bully needed to be taught a lesson.
Garzak's already mad because we didn't get the stone. You give me any trouble, I'll tell him it was all your fault.
Karzak? That must be his boss.
That guy there. I think his name is Titipoco. He's like really helpful guy. That's all I'm gonna say. Whee! Okay, so then we knock on the door. I want to talk to you.
Who is he?
My name is Stobart. George Stobart.
What do you want?
I want to return your spider. I pulled its legs off, which is exactly what I'm gonna do to you.
There we go.
I got the feeling he wasn't too pleased to see me.
Okay, quickly, George, quickly! Today would be great. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Yeah, as you can see, I need to distract him. There we go. So he'll see that, and then we do it again. Tally-ho! Yeah! Oh, brilliant. Oh my god. George Stobart, you are so extra, I love it. There we go. Okay. Yes, lock it. Lock it, good. This is really fun.
The only interesting thing I found was a small brass key.
Could be used to open this.
The little brass key didn't fit the lock.
Maybe use this? No? Okay. Boxes?
All the crates were firmly sealed. The room was filled with transglobal crates.
Alright. Oh.
Whoa! Don't shoot! The little guy had a blowpipe. That confirmed my suspicions about what had happened to Nico. I waited for him to shoot me, but it didn't happen. Instead, he seemed to want to tell me something. What?
Yeah, it's him.
What do you want? He seemed excited, almost desperate. What did he want so bad?
I don't know, what does he want? I'll have to look up the hints. Just talk to him. Clearly wants something. Desk drawer. Okay. And then show the key, which is what I've got here.
Hi. I'm not going to hurt you.
Quaramonte.
Was that your name? Quaramonte?
Quaramonte.
His vocabulary seemed a little restricted. What does this key unlock?
Huh?
Hey, you're manacled. Who did this? That big thug? I'm gonna set you free, okay?
Aww.
Hey, come back here.
No way getting through, is there?
The little guy had gone to ground amongst the stack of crates.
There's a button. Do we press it? Huh. Okay. Easy done.
Just in time. Interrupting the beam of light kept the doors from closing and stopped anyone from using the elevator. But what now?
There is a crate you could use. Let's see.
The little crate was precariously balanced. The crate bore the familiar logo of Condor Transglobal, but no clues to its contents.
Could always use this. There we go.
That would keep the doors from closing.
Alright, we just save one more time. Yes. Sweet. Okay. I think there's a door here.
It was a pulley attached to a long rail which ran the length of the building. It wasn't much use, though. No rope.
I mean, we did have rope, but oh well.
The crate was labeled Danger. Live contents. Do not drop. There were small holes in the top and sides, and scratchy noises coming from inside.
Okay, we better not mess with that then. Okay.
A sturdy beam was jammed across the doors. These doors were not going to open. The window was not designed to open.
Well, guess we're screwed then.
The statue looked way too heavy for me to move.
Maybe I doubt it, but let's see, what can we do? What can we do, I wonder?
No chance. Whatever those crates contained, they were heavy.
Alright, we'll have to look up some hints. Shedding some light on the problem. Alright, there's a light. Switch and a button. Switch. It's very small to see some things though, so yeah. There we go. Oh, scratch marks. Yeah, we'll find Nico. She's behind here.
there was an arc-shaped scratch on the floor, as if a door had been opened in the nearby wall.
Yeah, she's in here.
My fingers traced the outline of a secret door in the wall. Then I found a small round stud, which was set flush to the surrounding wooden paneling. Just as I'd hoped. A secret room.
And da-da-da-da-da-da!
Nico!
Hi, Nico! Hey,
There.
baby.
How you feeling?
Oh, thanks, George. How on earth did you find me?
I knew Ubier had been in Marseille. But never mind about me. How about you tell me exactly what's going on, starting with that Mayan stone?
I picked it up from one of Karzak's men in Paris. I was expecting a consignment of narcotics.
Drugs?
Yes. The proof I needed to expose Karzak's smuggling operation. I'd set it up to act as his courier, and once I had the proof, I planned to go straight to Inspector Mou. But instead of the dope I'd expected, they sent me that stone instead. And to find out more, I called Professor Oublier, who invited me to his mansion. At least, I thought it was Oublier.
I don't get it. If Karzak's business is drugs, why is he so desperate to get his hands on that stone?
Maybe it has some significance to the local people in Central America. It could be Karzak's means of getting them to work for him. Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
Mm-hmm. What is this here?
Nico, wait!
Fetish. And just tape, yeah.
I decided to keep the masking tape. It was bound to be of some use to me.
Don't get any ideas. Don't get any ideas. Don't even think about it. Yeah.
It was a flint carving of a grotesque figure with large, evil eyes.
I mean, wouldn't the tape not be as adhesive now because it was on Nico's lips and skin, so wouldn't be as
We
sticky
can't use the
anymore.
elevator. If that thug Pablo's recovered, he'll be waiting for us.
We've got to do something. Where does that door lead to?
I'm not sure.
I know what to do. Don't worry, honey.
It would be much easier to attach the rope to the statue first.
Whatever floats your boat, Georgie. There we go. Okay. And then take the rope and attach it to the pulley. It's too short, innit?
The rope wasn't long enough to reach the pulley.
For God's sake. Pallet carrier. Can... yeah.
There wasn't enough room to move the handle.
And we can't move this because it's heavy. I mean, we could move... I can't talk. We could move this, but... drop it.
But decided not to risk dropping it and meeting the live contents.
Unless... no? Okay. Let's check if there's anything else in here. Nope. Could always ask Nico for help. Oh, I could ask her to help me move the box, maybe. Yeah. I could ask about this real quick.
Have you any idea who this little statue is supposed to be?
I'm not very well acquainted with Mayan deities, George. But whatever his name, He sure is ugly.
Still need to get used to Nico's voice actor. Oh, maybe. Let's see. What I could do is move the crate.
I couldn't move the crate until I blocked the light beam with something else.
The masking tape. There we go. Woo!
Hopefully, the tape would prevent those doors from closing and stop the Indian from being able to call the elevator.
Alright. And then we can push this out the way. And then we can move this onto the other box. Brilliant. And then we can move this one out the way. It's all coming back to me. Alright. And then we can use this. And it will make it go higher. Nico's like, what the heck are you doing?
It rose about 6 inches off the floor. And I said a silent prayer to whoever had discovered the power of hydraulics.
What on earth are you doing?
Trying to raise the statue so I can hook it to that pulley.
Is that really going to help us?
I like to keep myself occupied in times of stress.
Oh god. Nico, I love you, but you just gotta like let me do my thing, okay? Just let me do my thing. And then I can ask Nico, I think, to push the statue? No?
The statue looked way too heavy for me to move.
Oh, I think we take this down, yeah. There we go. Let's see. Yeah.
It was too heavy for me to move on my own.
So we gotta ask Nico. I need your help. Yeah, there we go.
Could you give me a hand to push this statue?
What for?
This, my dear, is our passport to freedom.
If you say so, dear.
Oh gosh.
Okay, push!
Woo!
Great teamwork.
Nice to be working with you again, Mr. Stobart.
No, we won't save, it's fine. We'll be fine. Nico, honey, the exit's this way. Alright, I know how we're gonna get out of this. We use the manacles on this.
Nico,
there we go.
I have a great idea.
I like this cutscene, it's so cool. Hold on tight. Uh-oh. There's the dog. Back in Paris.
George, where have you been?
Never mind that. Do you have the Mayan stone?
Maybe I have, but,
Don't argue, André. Give the stone to George.
well, of course. If you say so, Nicole.
Thank you so much, Andre.
George, he told me you'd been kidnapped, my dear. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Oh, but it was true. If it hadn't been for George, I wouldn't be here now.
It's not
True.
finished yet. Karzak's thugs will be back for that stone, you can bet. That little guy kept saying Coramonte. Perhaps the name is significant.
Coramonte is in Central America. That's where Ubier gets his artifacts.
That's all we needed to know. Come on, George.
And a few days later...
Quaramonte, the traveler's rear entrance to Central America. Well, that's how it was translated in the brochure.
I
didn't
dig
know what
the
we were
looks.
looking for, but the offices of Condor Trans Global seemed a good place to
He's
start.
holding his arm. So cute. I love the Jill Valentine-esque look that Nico's got going on. She looks so good. Alrighty.
Hey, it's market day. I don't see any cabs. Let's ask someone how to get to Quaramonte City.
Okay. Keep your eyes peeled for any sign of Condor Transglobal.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna leave this here. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. Well, 1 hour and 14, whatever. So good to be back to playing this game again. It's so good. It's gonna get a lot better. It's just such a good game. I absolutely enjoy it so much. Fun fact, I think I'm halfway through the 3rd game, so that half of that will be the playthrough I'm already aware of, but then the rest of it will be like completely blind, and then the 4th game will be completely blind, and so will the 5th game, so that's going to be something completely new to me. But I know how this game goes, and I've only ever played it once. Is that a goat I see? Yes it is! We better be careful of that one. Okay, yeah. I think this is the best place to leave it. We're going to continue on with Quaramonte. Depending when, I'm not too sure, because I've got some horror games that I'm currently streaming and some other stuff. But we will get to this eventually. We will carry on the 2nd game for sure. So, to those watching, thank you so much. Goodbye!